I literally delivered my baby on the toilet. Alright, y'all, so it's August 5th. Shit, hold on. It's August 5th. I think my water just broke, and I think because I was in the shower and I felt like the baby kick. Then I felt something trickling down my leg, but at the same time too, I was in the shower, so I'm not sure. But my contractions are a little stronger than they were before. So I think my water did break, y'all. And I'm about to head to the hospital, so I will keep y'all posted. So I'm at the hospital. My contractions are 5 minutes apart. Adrian just went to go park the car and he told me to undress down and put this gown on. And the labor doctor is about to come in and check me, so I'll keep y'all posted.
A few moments later.
Alright, so the last time y'all saw me, I had just gotten to the hospital. I was getting checked in. They checked me. They said that I was 5 centimeters. My contractions were 5 minutes apart, and they were basically getting ready to put me in the delivery room so that I can go ahead and have the baby. Because like I said, my contractions were 5 minutes apart. My water had already broken at home in the shower, and yeah, I was already 5 centimeters. So they were like, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna check you in, we're gonna get you to the delivery room so you can, go ahead to prepare to have this baby once you get to 10 centimeters. So I'm like, I bet. Literally, y'all, only 15 to 20 minutes went by. Within those 15 to 20 minutes, my contractions started coming faster, stronger, and I don't even remember going from the room that I checked in into the delivery room, because when I was having the contractions, you'd be out of it. So I don't even remember going into the delivery room. All I remember is I got into the room. They were like, we got to monitor you, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, do I really have to stay monitored? I can't sit down. I really just want to sway back and forth. And they were like, whatever you need to do, just do it. We want you to be comfortable so we can get, you and, baby girl here safely. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm on the edge of the bed. I'm swaying, rocking back and forth. Adrian is there. He's rubbing my back. And I just remember I had to poop. Now, remind y'all, before I got to the delivery room, I was upstairs in the room that I was just checking in so that they could check me to see how far along that I had dilated. And I had to poop then. So I had already pooped twice in that room. So when I got to the delivery room, I'm like, okay, I just need to poop. So she was like, is it pressure or do you have to, boo-boo? And I'm like, I think I just got a boo-boo. At the same time, y'all just told me that I'm only 5 centimeters dilated, so I'm not about to have no baby. I just really have to take a dump. So I go into the bathroom. I sit on the toilet, and Adrian is standing in front of me. So I'm got my arms around his waist, and I'm having a contraction. So while I'm having a contraction, I'm trying to push the boo-boo out at the same time. So as I'm pushing, I started getting lightheaded. I started getting this dizzy type feeling. It was I can't even really explain it. It was just all over the place. So while I'm doing that and I'm pushing, y'all, I look down and I see a whole baby. So I'm like, Adrian, the baby coming out. So he looked down, he saw the baby. So his first instinct was to try to, catch the baby. But then he realized his hands not sanitized. He hadn't washed them. So he ran out the room to go get the nurse. He told the nurse what was going on. The nurse came back in the room. So while he's doing that, going to get the nurse, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm about to have this baby. I don't want the baby to fall into the toilet. So I'm trying to stand up off of the toilet. And I'm trying to stop pushing. But when you go with gravity, I basically couldn't control it. So at this point, I'm standing over the toilet. I'm in a squat position, and the baby is basically coming out. She was literally coming out. So by the time everybody got in there, one of the nurses came. She was like, oh, I got the head. And then they went ahead, put the doctor on her gown and everything. And I literally delivered my baby on the toilet in the delivery room, y'all. I can't even believe it. And see, the thing is, I told y'all, I was dizzy, I was lightheaded, and I felt the contraction, but see, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, okay, this just a bigger baby. Yeah, I know I do the all natural thing. So I'm like, okay, this just a bigger baby, but it's something that's real big about this baby that I can't do this. Like, I need some medicine. I need something because this is not going to work. Not even realizing that I was going through that because I was literally about to push a whole human being out. And like, I'm still in disbelief because my water broke. It was like 7:40 p.m. My water broke. We got to the hospital at about 8:45-ish, I want to say 8:45. Remind y'all, the hospital is 30 minutes away from the house. And the reason I chose this hospital because this is where my OB is. It's another hospital that's right down the street from us. But because we were comfortable with this hospital, and this hospital is where my OB is, I just felt comfortable coming all the way over here. And the thing is, y'all, so my water broke in the shower. When my water broke in the shower, I didn't even realize that my water had broken because I was in the shower. So this whole pregnancy, whenever I would take a shower, I would sit in the chair and like just try to relax or whatever. So I was just in the shower relaxing. Like I told you, I had been having like a few contractions off and on. They would like give or take 10 minutes apart. So I'm in the shower, I'm just relaxing, chilling. Hadn't even started washing, just literally relaxing and chilling. So as I'm doing that, I felt the urge to pee. But instead of me peeing, it was like, I thought my baby kicked me. So, excuse me, I thought my baby kicked me. So I'm like, did she just kick me? So as I'm sitting there thinking about it, I'm like, no, that wasn't a kick. That was like a pop. So I'm like, did my water just break? So usually when my water breaks, the contractions come like 10 times stronger, harder, faster, and like I feel like I'm in labor because y'all know I had 2 kids. So I actually feel like I'm in labor. But this time around, the contractions, they were still like sparse. Like they were still like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, sometimes 12 minutes, sometimes 9 minutes. They were still like all over the place. So, and then the pain wasn't as strong as, like labor contractions are. So I called Adrian and I was like, wait, he's like the store, and I was like, I need you to come home. My water just broke and we need to go to the hospital. So he was like, you want to go to the one right down the street, or you want to go all the way to West Ashley? So I was like, well, let's just go to West Ashley. I'm like, cause like, yeah, my water broke, but I ain't in, no type of pain like that. Like, I think we still got time because like I'm in labor, but I ain't really in labor, you know what I'm saying? So we came ahead, got to West Ashley. As soon as we got here, on the way here, y'all, my contractions were 5 minutes apart. We was in the car talking. Whenever I would have a contraction, I would just, have to stop talking, regroup, get myself together, breathe. But we would be right back to like talking, like nothing was going on. So like I literally had no idea that I was literally like about to deliver a baby less than an hour from that. So like I said, we in the car talking, chilling, everything. We get to the hospital. They ask my name, my doctor's name, like all my information. I'm giving them like all the information they need. Like this is how I know like the contractions weren't that strong when we got here, because I was literally just talking to them and giving them all the information they needed. So from the time that we got to the room where they checked me to see how far along I was, to the time that they got me to the delivery room, which was, I said, 15-20 minutes, I dilated from 5 centimeters to 10 centimeters just that fast. And just by me going to the bathroom to poop, I pushed out a whole human being. She was moving. So I'm sad that I didn't really get to do a good labor and delivery video. But at the same time, my labor went but an hour and a half, give or take about an hour and a half. So I'm happy on that part. I did not want to go through them contractions without no medicine, without no epidural or none of that, because it's y'all know how it is. It's just a lot. But baby girl is here. I'm doing well. She's doing well as well. We're still in the hospital right now. Her sugar levels were low. We're supposed to get discharged this morning. Like I said, it's May. Like I said, it's Monday, August 7th. So we're supposed to get discharged this morning, but we didn't because her sugar levels are low. So they want to watch her for 24 hours just to make sure her sugar levels regulate and get to where they're supposed to be, so they won't be so low. So the tests that we've been taking so far have been coming back good. Unfortunately, I did have to substitute with some formula, but the lactation consultant here, she's helping me latch the baby while giving her like the formula through this little, it's like a syringe type thing, but basically she latches on the boob and I stick the syringe thing in her mouth, between the boob and her mouth, and we just like take the other end of it and like slowly push the formula down, and that's how she's inhaling it. That's how she's digesting it. So at the same time, my body is still telling my boobs to make milk while also giving her the calories that she needs as of right now. The real issue is my mature milk hasn't come in yet, so the baby really isn't getting enough right now of what's needed because my mature milk hasn't come in yet. But I want to say by tomorrow my mature milk should be in, so I'm only gonna supplement until my mature milk comes in, and then, you know, like I said, we'll be good. We'll be clear to go home, and then I can be back home with my babies. So they just checked her sugar levels again. This time it was 52. They want to have some consistent ones over 50 for 24 hours. So the first over 50 was at 5 o'clock. The next over 50 was at 7:30. So they're going to do it again around, I think, 9, just to make sure they're over 50. And then by 5 o'clock tomorrow, which will be 24 hours, if they're over 50 again, they will be able to get discharged and garbage. And I'm going to show y'all what we use to feed her, supplement her, the formula. So I put her on the breast. And we use this syringe. This is 10 milliliters right here. So we just fill this up and slide this on the side of her mouth next to my nipple. So she's like sucking nipple, but she's getting breast. She's sucking nipple, sucking breast, but she's getting breast milk or colostrum, and she's also getting formula. Then that way we don't have to worry about her ending up with nipple confusion, because she's the only nipple she's getting is my breast. So I feel a lot better doing it that way rather than giving her a bottle and her, you know, latching onto the bottle and then not wanting my breast. So for now it's working, so we're gonna continue to do that until my mature breast milk comes in. So I'll keep y'all posted. But she's sleeping. This is my baby girl. And her name is Sarah Yael. Sarah, Sarai, Yael, Yahel is how we decided to spell it. Sarah Yael.